And welcome to Smart Stock Watch. Today is January 29th, 2026, and we're diving into Apple's latest earnings report for the first quarter of fiscal 2026. Joining us is John, senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, Apple has just announced record-breaking results. Can you give us a brief overview of the report?
Absolutely. Apple has reported an all-time high in both revenue and earnings per share for Q1 2026. The company achieved a revenue of $143.8 billion, which is a 16% increase year over year, and an adjusted EPS of $2.84, surpassing the forecast of $2.65. This performance was driven by unprecedented demand for iPhones and services.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Apple reported a net revenue of $143.8 billion for the first quarter, which is a 16% increase compared to last year. John, what are the key drivers behind this impressive growth?
The key drivers were the iPhone and services segments. iPhone revenue reached $85.3 billion, marking its best-ever quarter due to unprecedented demand across all geographic segments. Additionally, services revenue hit a new all-time high of $30 billion, up 14% from the previous year, showcasing the strength of Apple's ecosystem.
And how did this translate into profitability?
Apple's profitability was equally impressive, with EPS growing by 19% year over year to $2.84. This was supported by strong margins and a robust operating income of $50.9 billion, highlighting Apple's operational efficiency and cost management.
Operational efficiencies and future outlook. John, Apple's operational performance seems to be firing on all cylinders. Can you elaborate on their operational efficiencies and what this means for their future outlook?
Indeed, Apple's operating income reached $50.9 billion, and they generated nearly $54 billion in operating cash flow. This financial strength allows Apple to return $32 billion to shareholders and declare a dividend of 26 cents per share. Furthermore, Apple's installed base now exceeds 2.5 billion active devices, which is a testament to their customer satisfaction and sets a strong foundation for future growth.
What does this mean for investors looking ahead?
For investors, Apple's strong financial position and continued innovation in products and services suggest a positive outlook. The company's ability to generate cash and return value to shareholders, coupled with its expanding ecosystem, makes it an attractive investment prospect.
CEO Insights. Let's discuss the insights shared by Apple's leadership. What did CEO Tim Cook and CFO Kevan Parekh highlight in their statements?
Tim Cook emphasized the record-breaking nature of the quarter, with revenue and EPS exceeding expectations. He attributed this success to the unprecedented demand for iPhones and the strength of Apple's services. Kevan Parekh highlighted the EPS growth of 19% and the company's ability to return $32 billion to shareholders, underscoring Apple's commitment to delivering value.
How do these statements reflect on Apple's strategic direction?
These statements reflect Apple's focus on innovation, customer satisfaction, and financial discipline. The leadership's confidence in their product lineup and services, along with their strategic investments, positions Apple well for sustained growth and shareholder value creation.
Key takeaways. As we wrap up, let's summarize Apple's performance and investment prospects. John, what are the key takeaways for our viewers?
Apple delivered a stellar performance with record revenue of $143.8 billion and an adjusted EPS of $2.84, beating the forecast of $2.65. The net income reached $42.1 billion, and the operating cash flow was a robust $54 billion. These results highlight Apple's strong market position and its ability to generate shareholder value.
Thank you, John, for your insights, and thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Apple's performance in the comments below. Until next time.